Darlene, and welcome back to Super at 60. Welcome to my home and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making you a peachberry buckle. Yes, a peachberry buckle. This time of year we have all these incredible fruits that are coming in for us. We can just go to the grocery stores and buy them up at very good prices. And this is the time of year where you want to collect fruits. I like to collect fruits because if I don't use them all, I could freeze them, and I have them all year round. But this is a really good time. The price is low, and this is the time you want to scarf them up. Today, I'm choosing to use peaches and blueberries. You can change this up to use all kinds of fruits, any kind of fruits you want. I've used strawberries, I've used raspberries, I've used blackberries, I've used, oh my goodness, plums, apricots. Yeah, you can use probably any of those soft, like a soft fruit, a soft berry. They work great. So we're gonna make this buckle today, and I think you're really, really gonna like it. A buckle is a little bit different in that it, when you pull it out of the oven, you'll see that it just kind of buckles. Little buckle prints. It's not smooth like a cake, anything like that, but it is more cake-like, but it is loaded with fresh fruit. So join me in the kitchen today as we make a peachberry buckle. All right, let's get started with our peachberry buckle. Oh my goodness, this is such a fantastic dessert. All right, in the bowl here, I have some softened butter and some white granulated sugar. Yep, I'm gonna blend that together real well. If this takes you a little bit, so be it, but you want it nice and creamy and a soft lemon yellow color. Alrighty, there we go. The stage that it's just right at is it still looks a little crumbly, but you can see it's extremely moist. Yeah, it really is nice and moist. I just want to make sure that my sugar is fully incorporated into the butter, and it is. So I'm real happy with it. It's just creamed, that's all. It's what they mean when you see the word creamed. Cream the butter and sugar together, that's what it is. All right, right now I'm gonna add 1 egg, a room temperature egg. And I'm gonna mix that around just a little bit too. Now that'll make this nice and wet. All right, and here we go. Let's just really mix up that egg in there. Look, see, it's getting nice and wet and beautiful. It's leaving a little trail. You can see, leaving just a little bit of a trail. All right, perfect. I'm gonna add now 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And just incorporate that into the batter as well. Take your time with this at this point because it's real important. Have everything room temperature, nice and fluffy, all ingredients well incorporated. Oh my goodness, does it make a difference? Take your time here. All right, very, very good. Let's go ahead and just give that a little mix. Oh, it smells so good, that vanilla and the butter just smells fabulous. All right, can you see how beautiful that is? I hope you can. I hope the lights aren't getting in the way. It's just beautiful. Trust me on that. I know my buckles. I have made so many blueberry, peachberry, strawberry, you name it, apricot, all kinds of buckles. All right, let's stir in a little bit of ingredients now. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Right, 1.5. And what do we need? I need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Yeah, make sure you measure your salt carefully, not too much, just right. It's exactly what it calls for here. And now this is crazy, but I always add in 1/4 teaspoon, just 1/4 teaspoon, okay, of, yep, you see it, pumpkin pie spice, yeah. But pumpkin pie spice is only for the fall, Darlene. Oh, no, it's not necessarily. I love pumpkin pie spice any time of year, and yeah, I don't care. I put it in there and it's good. It's not gonna taste like a pumpkin loaf or pumpkin pie. It's just gonna taste good. That's all, I promise. All right, there we go. It's all well incorporated in there. Looks just beautiful. And I should have, you know, I always do this. I should have a bigger spatula. All right, so now what do we do? I got my my recipe out over here. All right, we're gonna add some flour now with some milk. And we're gonna do this, yeah, we can do it with the mixer. My milk, you can use either 2% milk, whole milk, it doesn't matter. Do make sure it's at room temperature. That really does make a difference. And today though, because I have it in my refrigerator, I'm gonna use buttermilk. So here I have my buttermilk, and we need 2 cups of flour. Now I'm gonna start out adding a little bit of the flour. We're gonna do it alternately. Kind of like if you're making a pound cake, they always ask you to do it alternately. So a little bit of flour, a little bit of milk, a little bit of flour, a little bit of milk. Start with your flour and with your flour. So there we go. And this is our first cup of flour. We still need another. A little bit of buttermilk. Now don't have your beaters just flying all over the place. It can be at a low to a medium, and that's just fine. A little bit more flour. A little bit more buttermilk. A little bit more flour. Now I'm going to go ahead and scoop out another cup of flour. Make sure that's as even as I can get it, level. A little bit more buttermilk. This is working out just fine. Perfect. What a lovely batter. A little bit more flour. So I'm drying some basil out there on my back porch today. I put it up on my community tab, and it is just beautiful. It's done in about an hour and 45 minutes maybe. Nice and crispy. All right, a little bit more buttermilk. It's getting a little thick. A little bit more flour. Whoops, that was all my flour. Sorry about that, but that's fine. We'll be okay since it's already pretty wet right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in, let me turn this off for a second. I wanna make sure I get all of that buttermilk in there. Yeah, good. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this batter, which is just about done actually. Okay, in my small bowl here, I'm getting ready to make the topping for this buckle. My goodness, is it good? I have some cubed up cold butter. Now in the previous batter, in the batter itself, we use warm softened butter, or softened butter, okay, just softened, room temperature softened butter. And then some brown sugar, a little bit of brown sugar in here, okay? We're gonna add just a few things to this, and then it should be good to go. We need a ½ cup of flour. Dip in here, and that's just about a ½ cup of flour. Maybe just a tad bit over. That should work. And let's see, what else do we need? Flour. I should have this memorized all the times I have made this thing. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. All right, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Put that in, just like that. Yeah. And then a little bit of almond extract. You have to have almond extract. I know there are several of you who have told me throughout the recipes that I've made off and on that you don't like almond extract. Okay, well you can leave it out, and I don't think you need to even put anything in here unless you want to add just a ½ teaspoon more of vanilla. That is fine too. But a ½ teaspoon vanilla for those of you who love, almond. Now's your chance. Oh, it's so good. You don't even taste it really. You just taste something different. That's all. It's something different. It's so good. Frankly, I can't even imagine this without it. And I'm just gonna put just a pinch. Well, you know what? I had some, it does call for a pinch of salt, but since we put it into the batter, I'm not gonna add any more salt. Let's just go with this. And all you have to do is just scrunch it up with your nice clean hands. and make sure it's all oh, I can smell that almond already. The almond and the brown sugar and the butter. Oh, what a combination. You know, if you only want to add like an eighth of a teaspoon of the almond, if you just don't like too much, maybe a quarter teaspoon is too much for you. I don't know. I like it. So that's what I use. And so I hope that I hope you'll like it too. What I'm doing right now is just, this is coconut oil. And I'm laying that down in my cast iron pan. I love to cook these, bake these in cast iron. There's nothing like it. And if you use a little sandwich baggie, you can just drop it right back into your container, just like that, and stick your hand right back in there again when you need it. That way your hands aren't all sticky with either shortening or coconut oil. I love coconut oil. And the flavor of coconut oil just aids here in the flavor of the whole thing. All right, so here we go. We're gonna take the batter and we're gonna divide it into two, roughly, okay? Boy, that smells good. All right, and what happened to my spatula? I had one here, I promise you. Oh, it's in my hand. Okay, well, what is that, like blooper number 40 so far? All right, and now take your beautiful peaches. Look at these gorgeous peaches. Are they not just beautiful? Oh, and you don't have to take the skins off. If you cut them really small, like I have, you don't have to take the skins off. It's just beautiful. And I'm not going to. Nope. I'm gonna spread them all over the top of the first half of the batter. Yeah, just push it all the way around. Now what we're gonna do, just a few little steps here and we're almost done. Take the rest of the batter, just like this, and I'm going to add 1 cup, approximately 1 cup of blueberries. Guess I could use my spatula for this. Oh boy, this is, you can just see how this is coming together, how beautiful this is going to be. Try not to mash up your berries. I know the batter is a little stiff and it's a little hard, but you'll see, it'll come together. It's almost like a cookie dough consistency right now, and that's fine. All right, see how that is? Just like that. Now look what we're gonna do to top this buckle. I think this is just ingenious, if I do say so myself. Take a cookie cutter. This is about a 2-inch cookie cutter. Yep. Whoops. I'm gonna bring my cast iron over, and I want you to take little scoops, just like that, and just scoop them over the top. Like I said, this will spread. Be generous, and we of course want to use every bit of this. All right, just take your impeccably clean hands and squish those around just a little bit. Can you see how beautiful that is? Oh, it's a picture. All right, and now here is that beautiful, beautiful topping. And here we go. Just toss it all over the top. I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful recipe. It couldn't be any better. All right, if you like a fruit crumble, something like that. This buckle is a little bit different in that the taste will be similar, only because of the fruits and everything, but the texture is going to be more cake-like. The bottom layer that we put down there underneath the peaches is going to come up under, and it's all going to layer on top, and it's going to crinkle a little bit, or buckle, hence the word buckle. Now this recipe comes all the way from the colonialists. Yeah, that's how far back they have been able to track this, and I think that's pretty fascinating. here it is, up close and personal. Look at that cake, oh my goodness. See how different it is, the buckle is from a crumble or a crunch. Yet very similar, very similar. You have that beautiful, beautiful crust on top. Yeah, see how bumpy, lumpy, and buckly it became? That's exactly why they call it a buckle. It's beautiful, it's just beautiful. All right, Rhonda, this is really for you because I know you like more cake-like. And so many of you over on the community tab, I asked you, would you like a cake or prefer a muffin, either the regular size muffin or the jumbo size muffin? A lot of you said muffins. You really love muffins. Both of you, many of you said both. I'll take both. And Rhonda said, I like cake. I like more cake-like. All right, well, here we go. Let's take a little bite here. I have a little bit of everything on here, some fruit. I made sure I got some peach. I love peach. Oh, cooked peach is so delicious. And the blueberries. Look at those blueberries, just bursting with blueberries. We put a lot of fruit in here, guys. All right. Oh my. It's such an old-fashioned flavor. It is so delicious. It's not overly sweet at all. That's what I really like about it. The fruit steals the show, as it should, as it should. It is a Peachberry Buckle, and you're gonna love it, and you need to try it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that incredible Peachberry Buckle. Woo! What a dessert. That is something you can serve for your most pickiest of company. Be proud to bring that to your table. Bring out some fresh vanilla bean ice cream or some fresh whipped up cream, and you are ready to go after a fantastic meal. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you are just passing by here for the first time, I'm Darlene and this is Super at 60. I would love to have you be part of the friendship here. Just press that like button if you would for me, because I really, my small channel really appreciates that thumbs up. And press the subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And please don't forget to press that bell so you know when all my notifications come out. And they come out quite often, actually. I like to keep recipes going and going so that, you know, you always have something new and fresh to add to your recipe box. So thank you again. I'm Darlene. Bye now, and Lord bless.